back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Still need a banner. I feel like I need a banner that I can point to, maybe
Ooh,
an LED sign, woo.
ooh, that'd be neat.
Because it is episode 165, big number.
It is. It
And
sure is.
because I haven't clicked the stream. We got Bruno over here as
That is
always.
me. Yep.
Man, I never forget that. Almost never. Only whenever Dit comes, but Dit doesn't come around anymore.
I mean, you get that direction, you good.
Bruno, get ready.
I'm ready. Sitting down.
Good. Because 100 episodes ago, the title was Get Ready.
I wasn't ready.
Oh my god. Next week is beautiful. But
Okay.
that's next week and not this week.
Got it. Next week.
This week, Nick, V, Bruno, and Dit talk about how many people actually play Roblox. I think that's that thing when we found out like 100 million people play Roblox. And we were like,
I
what?
mean, I knew it was huge, but yeah, it's bonkers.
The Amazon Scout, that's that little robot. They actually have him in Pittsburgh. I know, I think my buddy's
Oh,
uh,
yes. This
guy that
this weird
listens to
thing.
the podcast. I think he's seen
Yeah.
him roam around, or something similar. I don't know if it's like the
This looks
Prime.
dumb to me. I probably said the same thing back then. It's still dumb. Why?
I think in other settings it makes sense, but that's
I
not
guess.
us.
Not at all.
I think it's great for like an urban, like a real urban environment. Like, think if you could like have a truck pull up for a development with like 5 of these things, and they just start roaming out and giving packages out.
See, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this semi pulls up, the door gets opened, and 16 of these things come flying out the back, going to
Possibly, yeah.
houses. Like that maybe would be neat. And then some dude in the back of the truck just fills them back up, gets ready for the next time. Okay, maybe.
I guess it depends on how fast they go. They need to go pretty quick for that to be more efficient than the guy just doing it himself. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. 15 miles an hour.
It's pretty quick.
That's kind of moving.
What's an average person walk in
I think like 6.
I don't
3 to
know.
4.
I mean, that's pretty hoofing it.
That's moving.
Yeah. Okay.
So jogging is 4 to 6. That thing's moving.
Running, I'm gonna like 8.
Um,
Is running 15 miles an hour fast? I believe so.
well, like 10 miles an hour is a 6-minute mile, isn't it?
Yes.
That's quick. 10 miles an hour is quick running. That's like, ooh.
Yeah, that is.
15. That's hoofing it.
You gotta respect the run. Okay, they're fast.
I guess. Yeah.
Dude, think of like a centipede of them just coming down your block.
Yeah, like that's. I'm thinking of there's a ramp in the back of the truck, and it's just pew 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 as they're going off the
Better
back of the
yet,
ramp.
the truck is autonomous. It rolls up to your neighborhood without you even without a person, and it starts deploying the robots.
Yeah. Well, see the. All right. So these things, the only problem I see, someone has to open the thing and pick the thing out.
No, soon enough they're gonna be able to chuck them.
Well, you shit them out on the porch,
It's not like it's gonna be treated worse than the UPS.
No, not at all. Probably better.
Oh my god, Bruno. Okay, so you got an Amazon. Think of getting like a UPS truck.
Honestly, I don't know if this 100 episode thing is a good idea anymore.
Why? Because we just talked about stuff we talked about
We're gonna
100
just
episodes.
repeat. Yeah.
Yes, but this is 2 years in the future. This is 2 years of like thought, and like
Okay.
this
Okay.
this is like 2 years to think like, oh, that was an idea. Did it work out? Did it not? Because I
All
would have never
right.
come up with this idea. Think of a
Okay.
UPS-sized truck that has 12 of these things.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
think it driving through a neighborhood. It starts at point A, and it just starts hot dropping them like
I
on
was
a
gonna
ramp.
say it. I was gonna say it if you didn't.
It like hot drops one, and it goes to the house, and then as like that one will then start making its way
Dude.
down to like point
For the
B.
next loop. Yep.
Yes,
Uh-huh. I'm all in. Let's go. Let me be
that's
the driver. You know what? I'll even reload them. Just give me windows in the truck.
go 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 go. These things are just flying out the back.
Or even like a crane system. That
Yeah,
pick it up. Like pick it up off the sidewalk. Gotta
yes.
be careful of streetlights and poles.
Whatever. It'd just be like those fucking garbage machines that just like come up and just like death grip your
Yeah,
thing.
but I want to do it at 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Um, but see, Bruno, that was like 5 minutes of like history of like, you know,
Yeah, it's fine.
we gotta reevaluate ideas. Roblox, it's a big thing. It's still a big thing.
Still a big thing.
Got some kids at my work that try to download Roblox hacks onto their parents' computer.
I bet.
Yeah, I think they were like oh, flying mods and stuff. It fucking didn't work.
Do you let him install anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, but yes. Like anything that doesn't need admin access, you can get on. So you can get
Oh, sure. Okay.
a lot of things have like you can get Zoom without any admin access. You can get Teams without admin
Really?
access. Yeah, because they want people to not have to like struggle to get it on their computer to do a meeting. They don't need to be
I
like
guess.
call
Yeah.
IT up to get the
Yeah.
thing. That's the new thing is trying to get stuff. The only way you're gonna get people to use your shit is if you make it so IT can't prevent you from installing it easily.
True. Yeah.
Barred entry for a lot of software is just accepting the EULA, not EULA or
Yeah. Yeah.
EULA or
Agreement.
EUCLA.
No, you were EULA. End user license agreement.
No, no, what's the pop up with Windows? It says like, are you
Oh, the UAC, user access control.
UAC? Yeah,
Stupid.
man.
Why do I know that? Pisses
Oh,
me off that I know that.
dude, it's gonna be really like shitty one day if I'm not in IT and I have to like use a computer and be like, oh, I want to do. Oh wait, I'm not just an admin.
I don't have the password. I don't have the master pass.
Yes. How am I supposed to do anything?
Dude, if you ever want to get stepped down a peg,
Mm-hmm.
try doing something in Linux.
So, no, Linux is well, no,
Dude, no,
Mac.
Linux is good, but it's just different and it's hard.
It's fucking anytime I have to do anything on a Mac, it's just built
Yeah,
on
that's
Linux or Unix.
Unix, which is almost.
Linux.
I
It's
was
Linux
trying to. Dude,
vanilla, or I don't know.
so have I told you about Grafana at all?
No,
Okay,
Carvana.
Grafana with a G.
Carvana.
Yes. So this is a
Why? What is
track.
this bullshit you're gonna try to show me? What is this bullshit?
This is a. It's like a tracking thing, so you can
Oh,
track all kinds of
you don't
shit.
need any of that.
I
Before you show me, you don't
I
need any
don't
of
need it.
this.
I don't at all. I agree with you. Okay. Look, I agree. I don't need it, but I want it. Okay, Nick. I want
What
it.
does this do?
Anything I want.
What do you
That's
mean?
That's half the problem, though, dude. I found out that I can buy. Well, let me get you a link. I
What
can
started this?
buy
Who hurt you?
Reddit. I can buy. Why is my Amazon in Spanish?
What?
I don't know.
Gonna stop.
It is. My Amazon is in Spanish.
Why?
I don't know. Okay. So I found out I can buy one of these. I don't know why the fuck it's in Spanish. Don't worry about that. Um, it's a radio receiver, and
Yes.
I can start like intercepting my own radio transmissions on stuff. So like I have a weather system,
Mm-hmm.
and I can intercept the radio frequencies of it and steal it and put it in Grafana and have a web hosted thing integrated with all my other shit that tells me about all kinds of stuff. I just want it, Nick. But goddamn, if it's not the hardest thing in the world to make work. I can't. I take a step and it's just like quicksand. And then it punches me in the face. And then I'm back where I started on the ground now, though. I tried to install Docker on Linux and then it was like, okay, well, this is annoying. So I wanted to install Portainer, which is like a controller for Docker. And then it's like, hey, no, we don't see that. Even though I'm running on Docker, I don't see it. It's maybe next year I'll get this figured out and running
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the time
Bruno.
I figure it out.
Amazon, hola.
Dude, I don't know what's wrong with my How did it get switched to Spanish? Can you
Package.
can you tell me where the language controls are on Amazon?
Is it all Amazon or is it just your like Google? Did you fuck up your Firefox, Google, whatever you use?
I don't know, but it's fucking the help is in Spanish. Translate it to English for me. English save. I think it's fixed. But why? Yeah, you're right, because it was on incognito and it was still fucked.
Hmm.
Yep, that's an issue.
Compre Cafe. Alexa, con quesos de clásicos de trabajo. The fuck are
Oh,
you?
God. I didn't touch it, Nick. I didn't touch it. And it's just
Touch,
fucked.
touch something.
I did not.
I don't believe. I don't believe anything. Um, I bought something on Amazon, but you're gonna have to look at it in Spanish, which might ruin the whole thing.
Dude, I don't know what's wrong. What?
How could you have gotten it in
I
Spanish? I
don't
just, you're not even
know.
on like Amazon dot like I'm at like Mexico, like whatever their thing is. You're just on Amazon.com.
Oh,
Is
no,
this Google?
yeah, and it
I
says it's in English.
it's saying English.
Like, oh, where'd it go? It's in English.
What happens when you go to like your non-incognito?
This is. I fixed it because I told Amazon to go to English. So do
I'm
I have to
looking at
do
a
that
Spanish
here?
page right now.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the. Uh,
How? How do you? Oh
it
my
wants me to
god.
log in, so I can't fix it.
Oh my god. Why is my Amazon in Spanish? What? This is where we're at in this world.
Dude, I don't know what the problem is. We're gonna do
Well,
this. Do
oh,
this. Do this.
oh.
It's fixed. Fixed it.
Okay, well now you can open
Turn it
my
off.
link
Turn
I
it back
sent.
on. That's all you need to do. I can't believe that that's how this shit goes down for me. I'm sorry that took so long, but that is my life. Okay, so these are like knockoff Raycons, but Raycons
Kinda.
are knockoff to begin with, I think.
Yeah, so I'm traveling next week,
Yeah,
and like if I'm in the car and I want to kind of just have like something in the a side ear, but like not be like,
yeah, yeah. I mean, these are good. I mean,
so I'm
I
gonna try
have.
them out. They're
I,
they're like nice enough to like give me a good like they're nice enough and what they're reviewed is like they're good enough for the price that
yeah, that's a lot of ratings. Yeah,
I did like a couple websites seeing how they were reviewed. They're like actually good
yeah,
sound for the
sure,
price. So they're
absolutely.
good enough that I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I bought $20 ones. They're shitty. These things are like this concept of earbuds are trash. But
I I was skeptical at first too. I have a pair of Soundcore ones, which are like
hmm
Anchor. I think you've probably heard of Anchor, right?
yeah,
So mine have the little stem,
yeah,
which personally I think I like because it's easier to get in and out of my ear and just like shove it
100%.
in.
Yep.
Um, I don't love these ear tips though. Like I think my ears just don't like the silicone or whatever tips.
I got waxy ears, so they get just lubricated and they fall out easily. But that's just a personal like that's a personal
Yeah,
issue.
I might be in the same boat too, to be honest. Um,
I just have wet wax.
One of the reasons I went with this particular one, they're
hmm
pretty cheap. They're in like the same price, might even be a little bit lower, even.
Oh, I got that 20% off, so think of it $10 off of that.
Yeah, mine do not have noise canceling though, so that's a
Gotcha.
positive that you have on me. Um, I wanted to make sure I could pick whatever ear I wanted,
hmm
and the other one not matter. The transparent mode I really want. That makes me want to buy a pair like the ones you're looking at here.
I can let you know how they are, but
Yeah, like if you tell me you love these, I might just like order a pair of them.
yeah, it's like easy throw 'em in. I
Yeah,
don't think apparently the whole like talking with them is bad, but I'm not. That's not a case like I know people use earbuds to talk. I don't. That's just not me. Like I'd rather put the phone.
yeah, I've used it like if I'm helping my mom on the computer, on my
hmm
computer, and I'm on the phone with her, I put one in because it's a lot easier to type. But overall, just
If I'm at home like that, their ass gets put on speaker.
I never like speakerphone, but that's
You
just
know?
me. No. Um,
Yeah.
I wanted to get.
This is like if I like them, then like around like Black Friday, Christmas time, I might like go to like a name brand, like a Sony, a Samsung, a Google, possible
Yeah.
like
So like these ones are the ones that I really actually want, but they're like $200 and a new pair's coming out soon.
yeah. Maybe we'll pick these up for like a old clear stock cheaper.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're Sony WF 1000 XM3s, which are like a really high end Sony setup.
hmm
Um, they do everything I want them to, but it's so hard to justify them because I don't even use them that crazy much. Yeah, I really like them. I like having the option to just use one. I do that a lot.
Yep. I can definitely see that. Like I really do see that. So
I thought I was going to be more mad about not using a headphone cable, but I guess headphones just got better and I like them more.
headphone
Not as
cables are
lagging.
nice. They were convenient at time. Like I think it'll be the whole like one day we'll talk. One day when like we're old, still doing this cast, like episode maybe like 450 something. I'll be like, Bruno, you remember gas? Remember going to the pump and just like anytime your car was low, you just got gas right away and you left?
I definitely don't think that's far enough into the future for that, but yes, I agree.
That's like
Maybe
we're on 160, 500 episodes. That's like 400 episodes. It's like okay, I guess. Episode 1000.
Speaking of episodes, fucking One Piece. It's good. Been watching a lot of it.
Yeah. Wait. What? How many episodes does One Piece have?
They're coming up on 1,000.
Yeah. See, it's been like my entire life that it's been on. So come
Oh
on.
yeah,
Like
I
episode.
know. Yeah. Let's see. What number are they up to? 981 just came out. 3 days ago.
Damn.
That's a lot.
Kind of ridiculous.
I've been skipping filler. Filler in One Piece is not the same. It's it's skippable for sure.
Okay. It's kind of like
But there's not much of it. There's
not
not much
much,
at
but
all.
is it
But
is it
it's
bad or is it like okay?
some of it's bad.
Okay.
Like one of the filler sections was okay, but it just doesn't hold up. Because
Mm.
One Piece, I actually really, really like the show. So the filler not being on par is like, damn, this sucks. It's not terrible, but it's just not right.
It shows you. I will say it until like anime stop being made, but like the reason anime is good is because 90% of the time, like the
They're
story, the
following the
characters,
correct story.
an author is 1,000 times better than a a
Director
team
or
of
whatever.
writers is nowhere near an author.
Yeah,
Like a
I'll
TV
agree
show
with
is
that.
made by like a crew of writers, so
And
like
I'll tell you what, even not in anime, fucking Game of Thrones was great when it was behind the books.
yeah,
It was a worldwide phenomenon while it was behind the books. They outran the books, turned to shit. I didn't even realize you were wearing it. He's wearing a Game of Thrones shirt.
yeah. Come on,
Yeah, it
that's why
was great.
that's why I'm excited for the Wheel of Time show. I think you guys will like it too. It'll be super. It'll be that super fantasy that you. It'll be more fantasy, honestly,
More, fine with
more
me.
fantasy, and like uh, whole things, whole story's done. Um,
Good.
I think I'm ready for the disappointment in certain things, but I think because I don't think see you and Fian ever reading the books, I don't. There will
I
be some
won't.
things you guys will like won't ever realize isn't good or as good or kind of like lacking.
Yeah, but that's fine.
But that's again, it is 1,000% fine, and like all the, I think this is a very positive fandom. Look, the guy that wrote this always wanted it to be adapted, and he always knew it was gonna have to change. So it was like, and the author's dead, by the way. He didn't even he was dead before the
Rip.
series was done.
Okay. Did
But he had a
his did the
he's
pass on go okay? Like whoever took over?
the guy that finished it would probably be like, I don't think we could have asked for anyone better to finish it. It was far from perfect for a number of reasons, but then again, um,
I don't
it could have
expect
never been perfect.
perfection. Yeah.
There was so he's open about it. Like once once maybe you get into the show, like maybe once the show's done, I think it's gonna go pretty fast. They're doing 2 books in one season, which makes a lot of sense because the author that originally wrote the series was super flowery with his writing, and like God, the amount of just bring up to Steph like skirt smoothing and braid tugging, and she might start getting triggered because he just is like so flowery with a conversation. The actual visuals of it will cut down like 90% of the words.
Sure, yeah.
I mean,
But
if look up the
sometimes in a book that's what you need to make it good.
do Wheel of Time word count, like, and then see the chart. I think it's longer. It's like one of the longest book series ever, or fantasy book series ever. Not definitely not that one. That was just ugly. How about that?
Oh yeah,
How about that
that's
nice one? That Reddit one.
this is a Reddit one.
Oh, I was
Which
talking
one?
about the.
This one?
Sorry, no, no, no. Second
I,
from the
the pointing
top.
doesn't work too well.
Yeah. So 5 books of Game of Thrones was 1,700,000.
That's a lot of
words.
goddamn words.
Total above books and
15 novels. That's a lot.
yeah. So the story is the show will be the 14. Maybe they do the prequel, and then the two are just companions.
Well,
Like
like
kind of
I would bet that the prequel might get referenced or in like flashbacks or whatever, probably.
probably. I never
So
read the prequel.
it's probably like the 15. Hell,
Yes.
hey, you know,
So books
I'm
1 and
I'm
2 is
game.
season 1. And then like basically books 9 through 9, 10 and 11 you can kind of just like for you could just forget about them existing.
I'm gonna be honest, Nick. I think the concept that we're talking about, how an author tells a better story than a writer or a team of
Mhm.
writers, I think that's what makes me so interested in anime all the time.
Yeah, it's
Because that's
good.
how that works. That dynamic is writer writes it, somebody else makes it happen, and you get that fully enveloped story that's actually good and the writing's good.
Yeah. The thing with this, there's going to be one of the main characters of the show. It was very hard for the second author to write, and that's because the character was such an it was such a making of the original. Like Robert Jordan made this character, and it was such a like pure him character. Like to replicate how you would write that character was just impossible. So
Yeah,
adapting it to a thing, I think it's gonna be rough, and people are gonna be like, yeah, but it's just no one knows how to do it right other than the guy that did it.
who isn't here anymore.
No, he's
Yeah.
quite dead. His wife's still alive. His wife was his editor, so she
I mean
she was
that
able to preserve a lot of
yeah,
his
that
thoughts.
helps.
She was both
Yeah.
his wife and like the woman
Part
that
of
like
the thing too, to be honest, you know.
yeah.
I fear a similar situation happening with Togashi, who is the writer of Hunter x Hunter. I'm pretty sure
Really.
his name is Togashi. I mean, he's having a lot of Togashi. He's having a lot of medical back issues. Okay,
Mhm.
so he's been on hiatus for like 2 years, which isn't great, you know.
Yeah. Decent
Um,
amount of time.
I'm not saying he's going to die, but I'm just it's one of those things that people meme and it turns into a fear. But the only hopeful thing is that his wife wrote Sailor Moon. So I think he's stated in the past that she knows enough in case something ever were to happen. And I would be hopeful that something good could come out of it. Because I really do like that story of Hunter x Hunter.
I need to watch enough Sailor Moon to understand like what it is.
I have no clue. I just know it's been a very popular show that gives me some hope that she can write.
Like all I know roughly knows it's like Power Rangers but a girl turns into
And I
Sailor
think they're
Moon or
named
something.
after planets.
Yeah.
I learned
I'm
that
not even
like a little
100%
while
sure it's
ago.
I'm not even 100% sure it's Power Rangers, but I've seen her like change outfits on
No,
like the
yeah,
animated.
I absolutely would agree with you. With my amount of knowledge, it's Power Rangers.
Yeah, so I'm like I need to like watch some of it just to understand like what's going on.
What's the write up say for Sailor Moon? Average student and crybaby klutz who constantly scores low on her tests. Her humdum life turned upside down when she saves a cat with a moon on its head.
Hmm.
Um, a planetary guardian with the power to protect the Earth.
Okay. What?
Power Rangers.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah. Whatever
dude.
whatever but
No, I didn't read. I watched a video about Odd Taxi,
Hmm.
and this dude took everything I thought I knew about the show and just blew it to pieces.
You were looking at it from a 1D and you
Like,
should be looking at 2D.
it was more like I missed something.
Uh,
Um, I can't say much, but it was like an oh my god, I can't believe I missed that kind of moment.
Damn.
And he pretty much said it is the. I think a lot of people that have seen the show are saying it's like a contender for anime of the year so far, which
Hmm.
is impressive. Definitely mystery of the year, but I thought it was a
Is
very
there
good
like
show.
an anime
I keep
award show I
thinking
should
about
know
it.
about?
I don't know. I think there's some voting that happens
I
because that would
okay.
be. I mean, Crunchyroll does stuff. It looks like,
Jujutsu.
but like, I don't want a. I would rather have it be like judges instead of a fan voting contest.
Yeah, I want to read this list. Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, I guess the more I think about it, the more like I do wish I had another season of that show. But like,
That show
it,
was really good. I thought
it was
Jujutsu
good.
Kaisen.
Best animation. Keep your hands off of something. I never heard of that.
Haven't
ReZero.
heard of
Best
that one.
fantasy.
I think
See,
that was a good fantasy, but I didn't watch it yet either. So
that's season two. That was probably first half. So I think you did watch that half.
okay, I might have watched that. It was well done.
Comedy. Love is War.
That
Best
comedy is
girl.
actually very funny.
Okay. And best fight scene. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Haikyuu is a really good show.
Best score. Tower God. I will say that show had some good music.
I think I've heard good things about that.
It's
This
a good show.
I enjoyed this fight too, so I'll give him that
All
for
the
my hero.
all of my hero stuff, their movies and their season. I'm. It's always reliable.
It's a well done show in my opinion. I don't like the
Yes.
fandom behind it that I keep hearing about now,
Yeah, no, you
but
don't.
fucking fuck that. I like the show. It's the show's good. I'm waiting for this season to come out fully.
That's what I do. Hmm. Lost in Paradise, Wild Side.
I don't see a lot of these.
Nah,
Or I just don't know.
a lot of them are probably. I mean, there is still a ton of these animes that are just
Okay,
Japanese only that we kind of.
this ending was very good for Jujutsu Kaisen. I really liked both
Oh
the
wait,
song and the animation. That
wait, is that
animation was so good.
that's the first ending?
The jazzy ending.
Oh, that was such a good one.
That was such a good ending.
Um, yeah, that was top. That wasn't sad girl hour. That wasn't like I don't know. That was I
Even the opening of Jujutsu Kaisen was very good.
I
That
honestly
was another
forget
good one.
I forget the opening to be honest with you.
Um, I don't know. I'll have to listen. I want to listen to them again. Maybe when we're done.
Maybe we should like do the best anime openings like 2020. Maybe we'll find anime like oh that has a great opening. How bad can the show be?
Black Clover, Haikyuu.
Wait, which opening for Black Clover?
12.
Oh, I don't know that one. We're not there yet.
And 11.
Don't think
They
we're
like
there
both
yet.
of them. I have
Rent a
not even
girlfriend.
looked at Rent a Girlfriend at all.
I
Another Black Clover, number 10.
think we watched that one. No,
ReZero, I don't remember.
I I don't.
I
Yeah.
think that's the Jujutsu Kaisen one that I like.
Mhm.
Um, Barto, don't know. The God of High School, haven't heard that one.
I've heard of that
And
one.
I've heard of the show, not the actual OP though. I I haven't even seen this show at all.
It looks like a meme already, just from that picture. I don't even wanna. It looks like a complete meme.
Dude, I don't have time for new shows, but I want to start so many.
Don't get either find a swapping point for One Piece or like just watch them in between.
That's what I gotta do. I just gotta slow down One Piece and watch another show.
Basically, holy shit! What do you want to do now? Start a big show and then start other shows? That ain't how that works.
Alright, what about endings? Haikyuu again. See, I haven't seen this season of Haikyuu. I missed
Burn the
that season.
hmm. Burn the Witch. Never heard of it.
Nope. Black Clover. Oh, Sad Girl Hour. There's a girl. She looks almost sad.
Rent a Girlfriend again. Oh, fuck. Apparently I
Twice.
gotta put that on. Twice. Out of high
Like
school
out of high
again.
school. ReZero and Barto. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's definite. If this wasn't number one, it absolutely deserves it. The Jujutsu Kaisen one. Lost in
I don't.
Paradise.
I
Such a
don't
good
understand
song.
how shows can pick like a great banger of like a first season OP and ending, and then their second ones are always so trash.
It's hit or miss, you know?
No, it's not hit or miss. It's always good, and then it's always trash. When has the second one ever been better?
Dude, I'm gonna have to look up One Piece openings because I just keep skipping them. Also, One Piece is getting bad with their fucking recap at the start of the show, like Black Clover. I'm skipping like 6 minutes into the
How do you
episodes.
think they get numbers?
6 minutes though. Come on.
Think of like 20 years of that shit. Think of having to deal with that for like 20 years of watching that show.
No wonder I'm pumping through episodes. I'm skipping like I think I skipped like 6 episodes of filler last night.
You know what, Bruno? This is why I don't like binge. This is why I can't do week to week. It's because I grew up watching fucking
So
Naruto
I
and this
know.
bullshit. Like,
I I will tell you if you start Odd Taxi, don't binge it. I don't think.
okay,
Maybe. Maybe like do one a day. Give yourself time to remember and think about things.
process. Um,
That show
because I don't know.
I can't get over that fucking show, dude.
It's all the same shit where you skip so many minutes of things and you wait for an episode and then
Odd
nothing fucking
Taxi, I
happens.
didn't skip a damn second of any of that show. I never skipped the opening because it was a pretty good opening. I never skipped the ending because it was an okay ending. And I couldn't. It was one of those shows that I was too afraid to miss anything. And I still missed a bunch of shit.
Gotta pay attention.
I,
Gotta
I,
pay attention.
I didn't read enough into things, though. I think I let the show do the talking, and I didn't look at things hard enough. Like this dude that I watched this video on pulled so many conspiracy kind of sounding shit out of this show, but most of it was right. Is the problem?
Gotta feed your inner conspiracy theorist.
I guess, dude.
It all has a deeper meaning. I don't know. Whatever. What else? What else did I got? Uh, Microsoft. I had something about Microsoft, but I can't remember. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna give it to you, Bruno. I'm not hating of the weather icon anymore on Windows.
Why not? What's Oh god.
At work, I find it at work when I'm like kind of bored, I'm like not upset to click on it. Maybe not at home.
How do I get it back? Do you remember?
Yeah. Right in search? No. It's like news.
Hmm.
The fuck did you do?
Oh. I'll find it.
I thought it was like news and stuff. Show people on the taskbar. Taskbar setting. Hmm. Oh, you have to do it on your main one. Is that your main one?
It's the only one that has a bar.
Oh, mine. I have news and interests as like a thing. Did you get that update?
Oh yeah, I got rid of it already. Huh.
Yeah, I don't think you did, bud.
No, I definitely did.
Don't think you did. Is that your main monitor?
No.
Try it on your main monitor.
I mean, like, I literally just dragged the same taskbar onto my monitor.
Oh, there for me.
Oh,
You
it's all freaking out.
stop.
I drugged it. I drug it.
Stop.
Show icon. News and interests. Now I have a moon.
Yes.
It looks like cheese.
I don't know. You click on it at work, and I see like my drive home. I can see like, oh hey, you know, got traffic here.
Alright,
I
it
look at the
doesn't
weather.
work if you want to have an up. Apparently, fuck my taskbar when it's upright. I can't do that, apparently.
Well, yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. Look, it's like weather. You got some stocks. You care about AME or AMC? Look, bam.
No.
Look at that. Look at that traffic. I don't know. Like I
Hmm.
don't. I think it's just kind of one of those like. It's kind of interesting to look at when I'm at work.
I'm going to put my taskbar back and forget it ever happened.
You do that. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna fuck it up some way, shape, or form. They're gonna make it worse, and like I'm gonna hate it again. But for now,
Sure.
it's
Absolutely. That's how it goes. How's Forger going? I see you've been playing it a lot.
it's like grindy, like really grindy.
I
Like
heard that Endgame is like an incremental idle game.
yes, like you build one thing and then the next thing's more to build, but you need multiple of them. So it's just
Yeah.
like right there. I
Was
just
it
wanted to
worth
get to the
grabbing on the sale?
I'll say, oh, yeah. Again, I think you would enjoy it if like it was multiplayer. I don't see you
Yeah.
playing it single player, but I see you not disliking anything of the fact that you have that mental block with single player games.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it legitimately is something you'd probably put a ton of hours in if like Burry was sitting in there AFK.
And maybe even if I just got it and started playing it, I would like it or something. But
It
I
was
don't know.
definitely worth what I paid for it. Like right now I'm just sitting because I have banks getting dosh and I finally have some stuff auto mining
Oh,
shit. So
the Dosh.
yeah.
I see.
And like stuff is just like you don't instacraft it, like not time gated, but it's kind of time gated. Like, oh, it
Yeah.
takes
No.
like
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But it's been good, especially now that you guys are everyone's kind of found their game.
Yeah. I feel like we all just slotted into a game recently, and now all have
Don't
something to
I
do.
have no idea why they try in Destiny again. Zero, absolutely zero idea why they've thought like let's get back into Destiny was the idea.
Yeah. I don't know that that was the call. Not the play I was expecting. That's for
It's kind of
sure.
hoping Dit was around because I was enjoying when watching him playing that RPG Tycoon.
He was earlier for a
Oh,
bit,
okay.
and then he had WoW stuff tonight to get to. So
I like simulators. Simulators are as computers and stuff are getting more like powerful, simulators are getting cooler and cooler. Like 10 years from now, what are city builders going to look like when traffic can be like stupidly like
when
complex?
the traffic in city skylines is actually real and it's people driving around to
Yeah.
the correct places.
I mean, they have some good mods that do stuff, but like, what's it like? Realistic traffic. So like the days are really
Yeah,
slow. The
yeah,
days are really slow, but like you get realistic, like, oh, it's 5 p.m. A bunch of traffic hits. It's 2 a.m. light traffic.
yeah. I I always enjoyed watching those games, but I never enjoyed playing them.
We're past due for another like builder.
Yeah, I had so much hope for SimCity when it was being like talked about, and then it came out and everyone realized how garbage it was.
It would have been good. It would have been great if you had more, if things were smaller and you had more room to build.
And like the other thing that interests me so much was that it was multiplayer. And it was like,
Oh, that's
hey, I wanted in my mind it was like, here's your square, it butts up against your friends.
hmm
You want to
that's a
send industry? Like, oh, Timmy will take care of industry. Like have an interwoven city, not just hey, I have water extra. Do you want some of it? Which is what it
like
ended up being.
100% with the next, like, let's say City Skylines is making City Skylines too. It has to. I think it has to be multiplayer. I think it needs to take like the whole you build your city and it leads right into your neighbor's city, and like you get like, oh, they're having like an economic crisis. You get a bunch of like, not refugees, but like a bunch of people moving into yours, and
Yeah, or
yeah.
just honestly, I just want even if it was like, hey, you both get your own economy and everything, but the demands are interconnected.
hmm
And if your buddy's building a shit ton of residential, you can be like, "Oh, hey, I'm going to build some shops, or offices or whatever."
Yeah,
I
you get
think that
like,
that would have been really cool.
well, it'd be cool to have like, you have global demands and you have
Yeah,
like local demands.
that
So
sounds
like,
great. Yeah.
oh, global demand for industrial is high, but your local demand is low. But if you build it, like stuff, like you get different results for it.
Yeah, I think it would be great.
But yeah. What other types of games are we due for? I think we're
A new battle royale.
due for a battle royale. I don't think we're kind of due for like the big summer game. It doesn't have to be battle royale, but I feel like like,
We're due for a new survival game, I think.
yes.
Like Sons of the Forest.
That one is coming out.
Give pulls.
Uh, what? I think that's like October. No, November.
Oh god.
I thought they gave us a date, or was that for the other game we want? The
Come on,
Dying
End Night
Light.
Games. I think that was Dying Light.
2014. That wasn't even that long ago. For like realistic term, like,
That's 7 years ago.
yeah. Sometimes you can wait pretty long for these things.
I guess. I guess. Let's see if Reddit knows anything. Huh. That's
Hmm.
some quality information.
That's a meme level shit right there. Get memed on, bud.
I got memed on. God damn it, Reddit.
Get fuck nerd.
They have like a sticky or something.
No, I think we know. I really do think if we know, we would know. So one day, probably this year.
I mean, I have seen 2011 a couple times. So, hopefully. Stop it. I don't
2020.
care about YouTube TV. Get out of my monitor.
You already pay for music. They
Well,
know how to
this
get you.
it's incognito though. I don't get those on non-incognito. Um, hmm. Nope. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's what I'm
Apparently,
interested in. Give me my bow back. Give me the little stick. Turn me into
yes.
the headshot machine.
So, on the good news, Bruno, the global chip shortage is slotted to almost never end.
Dude,
I saw new
it's
prediction.
terrifying.
I saw new
For
predictions where it's like they're just never going to be able to catch up because demand's always going to be like they're already
yeah,
like at capacity, so it's just like you can't catch up unless you produce more than what you can produce.
like I'm terrified for whoever needs a graphics card next. Not once, needs.
Yeah,
You know, like what happens if one of our cards dies? Am I going to be pulling out my 770 from my old computer to give to somebody? You
quite
know?
possibly. I thankfully have one at my parents' house that they use for dual monitors. It's 1660, but I'd rate it in a heartbeat, you know?
Yeah.
The
Like
fuck?
it's kind of terrifying. And
I,
I'm like I'm just hoping by the time I want a new one. I'm hoping for you, for your sake, cuz you're looking for a new one eventually.
I want one, but like, holy shit, I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting to pay
fuck that.
$1,500 one. By the time I save up for what the 3080 Ti is, the 40 series will be like rumored, and it's like already far enough into it so that I shouldn't like actually try.
Bullshit. Is that what a 3080 Ti goes for?
Yeah, roughly.
MSRP cost?
No, MSRP is like 1200.
Still bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's why I I when I built my computer, I wanted to step up to that like upper end of the line, right?
Mhm.
Like I wanted to be the guy that had the 7700K with the 1080 Ti. I wanted that version of the new age computer. Like I wanted the good computer without getting a Titan. But fucking hell, what happened when I built my computer? Like the i9s went to crazy town
Yeah, it was
for
just
my
like a
gen,
weird.
and the TIs, the 2080 Ti was like $1,600.
You like it was just such a you built in such a weird time.
I did, but now looking back, I'm kind of okay with it now.
I think you built it at the right time. Like
I
I
still
think you were
am
fine.
a little mad about how everything went down.
Yes.
But now that this shit is happening, I'm less mad about it.
I think I think you're in a I think you're in a great position for what you have going on.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, I mean, I do find it like
I wish I would have
if
waited a little bit for the supers. That would have been
eh,
better. But
it would have been like incremental at best.
yeah, don't get me wrong. It's my computer's great. I don't mind it. It's fine. But
It's like
god
weird that we
damn.
like I don't know why, but I feel like it'll always be ingrained in my mind the i7 7700K 1080 Ti. I feel
That's
like
what it. Yeah, exactly. That's the one
if
I said. You
whenever
know.
like you ever talk to old tech guys that were like, I remember when I got my first
Yeah, there was that like
uh,
3000 series i7 that everybody loved and
yeah, and like
jerked
they always
off
talk
to.
about like they always reference a certain speed modem or a certain speed RAM. It's like I remember when that was the
Yeah.
thing. But everyone always has like the same like roughly the same like speeds with whatever they say. I feel like we'll be in the line like, oh, you remember when the 7700K and the 1080 Ti was like you were gaming.
Like that's the computer I wished I always had.
I, I that was that was right before core counts
That
just shot to the moon.
You know
And
what?
like,
That's the computer Golden has.
no, he doesn't have the TI.
No, but he bought a
Yes,
1080 as it came out and has
yes.
that processor. And I was
I
like,
feel,
hey, this is hot shit. If you're gonna do it, now's the time. Your computer sucks. Get a new one.
that was just such. It was. I feel like everything. I feel like that like the whole generation of processors just made a lot. I mean, it was still complicated, but it made a lot more sense than whatever's going on now.
Dude, what do I have? A 9700? Yeah.
I have a 10900K,
Yeah.
fucking 10 cores, 20 threads.
Well, I'm at. I have 8, right?
You have 8, I believe, and you're not threaded. They like stopped hyper threading on that generation. Look at that. Look at that. Those 8 cores. You know, this is utilized that much? Are you like encoding as it? Like what? You're not talking.
Recording. That's the what's taking it. And the fact that I just
Yeah.
have so much shit open.
Yeah. Do be like that.
OBS takes a lot. I don't know what the fuck Steam's doing, but Steam just does.
Um,
Oh, it's probably the friends list that now has GIFs everywhere.
that,
Like,
yes,
there's so many there's overlapping, overlaying GIFs on the Steam's friend list now. I never thought about what kind of resource hog that is now. Jesus Christ.
dude. What studies do show it do be like that. You should probably not have that open all the time. Stop. Stop going to any sort of prompt.
It was Task Manager.
It's every prompt.
And it's only I clicked it to close it and it ate my push to talk.
You know what? You know what doesn't eat your push to talk?
Voice
Not
activity.
having push to talk.
Yeah, but Discord like freaks out because my computer gives it nothing because I have gates. So it's like it doesn't understand what to do with my microphone anymore.
That's probably okay. Fair enough.
Because I have a noise gate so that if I'm not talking, it doesn't show anything. And Discord just goes, whap, whap, whap. I don't know what to do. He's not saying anything.
He's not saying anything, but we hear him.
So you know what I'm going to do? Green light. Let's go. Send it. So
Rip it.
then
Send it.
I'm so then I get like a little bit self-conscious of being like Eric, how you hear literally everything, and I don't want that, even though I know it's not like that. So I don't know.
Just,
Discord hates me.
just. I'm trying to think of something stupid Dit would say, but I can't.
And also, the manual Discord voice activity thing sucks.
Hmm.
Like, it doesn't tell you when it's transmitting or not. It's just, here's a slider in decibels. Where do you want it?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Well, I
How are you
know.
supposed to know?
I just back and forth. Just gotta adjust it.
Maybe one day I'll fix mine up so it's not a piece of garbage.
I'm a piece of garbage.
You know what's crazy? I know what YouTube channel you were just sounding like.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Certain things are gonna be ingrained in our mind until we die.
fucking internet, man.
Good old, good old like I don't know. Oh, think of speaking of stuff. They're not doing play buttons for 50 million subscribers anymore. I say anymore. Only
Really?
like a couple people got them.
I think like 2.
3.
Okay. Well, yeah, they were about to have to do a lot more of them, I think.
Yeah, but like how if you're gonna get rid of a play button, the 50 million is the one you choose, not the 100,000 subscriber one.
See, like, I think 100,000 they need because a honestly, it's a pretty big ass incentive for small channels to try and grow.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, how sick would it be for you to have a plaque on the wall behind you that the Thursdays are the best days podcast YouTube channel got to 100,000 subscribers?
Yeah, I'd have to actually put time and effort into promoting this thing.
I know, but it's like, hey, that was a cool shit you did. Look at my play button.
Feel like I feel like there's a way we could grow this podcast. I just don't know how. Like I'm sure I could like look up like guides and like how to get it out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we get it tweeted out, I don't know. Everyone, Eric Wallier got the YouTube video tweeted out. I think it was a
Oh,
Splenda
I
one.
do. Yeah.
I think it was a Splenda one. It was one of them he got a ton of views on. Eric Wallier. Because a
Did
lot
you
of
see
people
this
thought he ate.
banner?
Yes. Eric Wallier was I think he had everything that you need to become a famous YouTuber. He just wasn't famous.
Yeah, like I
He had
absolutely. He
good
does
edits, funny
good.
content.
Yeah.
It's just like the idea that not that doesn't matter if you don't have people watching
And
you.
like I understand and appreciate how much time he has put into editing too.
Yes.
Like god damn, some of the editing he's done takes so much time.
It's pretty high quality, like top notch. Like
Yeah,
couldn't expect
honestly, it
more.
really is.
Do you ever watch Casey Neistat's brother?
No, you've mentioned it. I never got to that. No.
He's he's like definitely better than Casey, but like
I might have watched one or
Casey's
two.
also good.
Yeah.
So it's like damn, like nutty.
The
Um,
Power family.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to say they invented vlogging, but they had that HBO series where they like did vlogging before vlogging was a thing.
I mean, in the scheme of YouTube videos and like creators, he
Hmm.
is one of the biggest names from the start.
Yes, I miss him.
So
I miss his, I miss his like New York videos all the time.
I was gonna say he's cut back like a shit ton of content, didn't he? Or is he
Yeah,
just done?
I think he's gonna be done for like a bunch of years as his like kids are growing up. But I think one day he'll be like, I'm back.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He does a bunch of motivational speak. I don't know, motivational. He does a lot of speaking. I don't know what he speaks about because I've never like. He doesn't like film them. 1 month ago, 3 months. He makes videos still just to stay, I think, like relevant.
So it looks like about 8 months ago it stopped, kind of.
Yeah.
And it's probably been slow a bit
He
too.
once he left New York, it cut down a ton.
Yeah. Hmm.
What are you gonna do? Never lasts.
Try.
Nothing ever lasts.
No, it never does.
Just like
Except for One Piece. One Piece lasts.
basically forever. Someone's
I'm
I
like
don't know.
I'm rounding up on halfway, which is crazy.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm at 319 I've watched. But I
Oh
only
yeah.
go to 7 something cuz I'm stopping with dub.
You're only going to 7. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, cuz I've watched this far in with dub only because
Mhm.
I'm trying to keep this as a show that I can do other things while I'm watching it,
Yeah.
or else it would just suck up all of my time. So I'm
Yes.
watching in dub. And they're like 200 episodes behind in the dub,
It's
which
not
is
great.
crazy.
Hmm.
I think they're about to drop it. They drop sections, is what happens.
Oh, okay.
Um, just saw that they were gonna drop one. Where was that? One Piece 707 to 719 is getting dropped July 27th. So in 3 weeks, just under 3 weeks.
707 to 7. So you only get 10. I guess that is 10 weeks worth of.
It's 12. It's a dozen
Uh, yeah, I guess it's a
or 13.
standard
Maybe. I
series
don't know.
of like smaller shit.
It's like a normal season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when the last one was. Is the other thing.
I should become a voice actor. I just learned the
It
dude
would be
that
an
does.
interesting job.
I just learned the dude that plays All Might on the American My Hero Academia plays Eraserhead in the fucking Japanese.
What?
Look up the voice actor for it. He does like one character for the American, or he might do both, two for the English and then one for the Japanese, but he definitely does both, and he's like,
This guy, I know Christopher Sabat is a big voice actor.
yeah, look at like do My Hero Academia. I don't know how like to show you
Yeah,
what I.
it's a tricky one. Let's see if I can find it in here. Um, he voiced most of Dragon Ball, dude. Like, look at all these voices he did.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
My Hero. Where's like the actual show?
Command F. Those are the those are movies.
I know. That's why I'm having trouble.
Do you? I
Is
guess you
he
could Google.
Zora? He's Zoro in One Piece. Makes sense.
You
Voice is
could look up
close.
like My Hero, Eraserhead voice actor,
Um,
Japanese. How can I help? How can I help? My Hero Academia, Japanese. Don't know.
it's
Yeah.
difficult.
Uh, take this link. It's dangerous out there.
This one?
Yeah, bottom right of.
There.
I I don't know how to get like the actual name, but yeah, look at that. He's this actor. Blah blah blah.
Toshinori.
Pretty sure that's a Eraserhead.
No, it's All Might. That's All Might's name, apparently.
Gotcha. I don't know. Maybe it is All Might
Hold
in
on.
both. Maybe I
Another
got my.
entry. Oh, Young All Might. That's only All Might.
Gotcha.
You
Maybe I
ever
got my
watch a
things mixed
show
up.
and a voice hits you of like, hey, that's that person too.
Yes.
Like it happens a lot with the guy from Black Clover.
Mhm.
The what's his name? You talked about him before because we
Yanni.
were watching Fire Force.
Oh.
Oh God,
Obi.
I'm so terrible with names. Yeah.
You
Voice
know,
acting is a crazy thing.
yeah, I just do it. Become the guy that's in everything. Everyone knows my voice, and they just all love it.
Like, I one day I was curious after watching D&D, the
Hmm.
Critical Role. So I started looking up people about like which shows I've seen that they voice acting cuz the whole cast is of voice actors.
Yes,
Have you ever looked at what Matt Mercer has been in?
like a shit ton. Like I couldn't even begin to like tell you everything he like.
And the range is so huge. Um
And it's video games and like
oh yeah,
shows.
like he's the dude from Demon Slayer that you don't know cuz you haven't watched it.
Hmm.
He's is he JoJo?
Looks like it. Or
Apparently,
one of the
or
characters.
one of them. You know, Sword Art Online was a big name,
Hmm.
and it just keeps going.
Oh, he was.
Like,
I know those three guys in Naruto.
yeah.
I would have never
Well,
guessed. I
there's
could see him.
more of them too.
The this the octopus guy surprises me.
I think he's Levi
I've never watched the American, but that's. I never got to the English version of that show to
yeah.
get to Levi.
And
Maybe I would have
Fate
liked.
Stay Night. He was in. The fact that he's Leorio in Hunter x Hunter blows me away. The fact that he got to that voice and hit from
Star Wars.
Dragon Ball,
It's
like
dope that he's Luke Skywalker in Battlefront 2.
that's like the range that this man has is ridiculous. And that
Bruno, they just
what?
they just do it.
Yeah, apparently
Being a
he's
good voice.
McCree from Overwatch.
It just must be such a small community.
I think it is. Yeah, I think that's
Good
part
ones
of.
at least.
Yeah, but like people like him, I don't pick up right away that it's him
No,
because
he's
of
very
how
good.
good he is and how different he can make a voice.
Like I know Naruto the best. Those three different. I would have never guessed they were the same guys. Like
Yeah,
I watched that show. You know,
yeah, it's crazy.
let's do it. We'll put our. Let's get a booth. We'll sign up on the service. Like there's websites you can go on to be a voice actor, and like you do your sound clips, and then they just call you, and then you record what they want, and then you go.
Oh, there's your a full list.
The first three are like the biggest. The other ones
Yeah,
are
sure, like background. But I bet
yeah.
he's such a good background filler. It's like, oh
Yes.
yeah, can you give us 6 different voices? Oh yeah,
It
no
must be.
problem.
It must be such a good moneymaker. Oh, can you say these three lines? Red Dead, Spider-Man, God of War.
Last of Us, Near, Call of Duty.
A
It's
lot of
just
Call of Duty.
a lot of names, and it's
My,
big stuff too. Is the
yeah.
other thing. It's impressive.
Hmm. Do you got anything else?
Um, nah, I don't think so. Well, I don't know what else. What else is there?
I don't know. I don't got much else either. Not much. Not much going on, Bruno. You didn't lose any fingers on the 4th of July?
I didn't even. I don't think I even saw any fireworks. I heard some.
Oh. You know,
It also like poured that day, I think. Like a
didn't for me.
torrential downpour.
That was the day after, I believe.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was like when you were like, oh, it like rained a minute, an inch in a minute.
It did. I saw it coming too. It was a wall of water. It's crazy.
Yes,
Too much rain. I'm thinking
yep.
about getting my driveway paved. You want to know how expensive that is? It's ridiculous.
Couple thousand,
Ah, okay. You want to do
bit
it?
more than that. Like, I
Uh,
legitimately don't know.
I was quoted 18,000.
What? Can you just do it yourself?
Not really.
What do you mean 18,000?
Yep. Apparently, it's
Like,
pretty expensive.
why?
Well, like
It's
it is
long. They
work.
have to level it.
Yeah. So there's honestly my driveway kind of sucks to pave because it's
What?
complicated.
Are you done finally having to like dig people out?
Oh, I'm fine. Okay.
You want to actually just be able to like shovel it off without destroying your driveway?
No, I'm good with that. I'm a
Big rain
professional.
comes over and takes it.
Professional, Nick.
Big rain comes away and takes all your gravel away.
Yeah, so first quote was 18 grand or 15 if I don't feel like doing one section of it, which I'm
Is that
tempted to
Amish or is
not.
that like a builder?
That was some guy off Google, not Amish.
I think the Amish might do it for like a couple thousand and a
Maybe
toasty
I gotta
sandwich.
find an Amish guy.
You know they're not gonna look for permits.
Dude, the shit I saw when they built that shed. Oh my god.
Well, you don't gotta worry about OSHA. Things go a
See,
lot cheaper.
they were in and out so quick it didn't matter. OSHA couldn't find them. I need like this guy. Who's this? This is the guy. This might be the guy. See, like I have a good base, but I'm not putting it on Macadam already, so that's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
They need to take down at all of the stuff that it butts against to 3 inches, so that they can lay 3 inches on top of it and it level up. So there's 36 feet of garage doors, and then another. I have like a concrete apron by the shed that's like 16 foot wide that they have to do that too.
Well, Bruno, you're
It's like a
spitting
bit of that.
straight facts.
And then it's a 225-foot driveway.
Okay.
So
Well, I think you look for the Amish.
that was quote one. We'll see how things go.
I think you look for uh uh I'm trying to think of a stupid Amish, not a stupid, but a generic Amish name like
A weaver
a
or
Weaver,
a Stolzfus,
any of
because
them.
those are the two names near me. If you're not
Gotcha.
a weaver, you're a Stolzfus, and if you're neither of those, who are you? Like
You
that's
gotta
how
look
it
for one
goes
of
around
them
me.
who's gonna pull up with his 18 first cousins and his 37 second cousins.
Dude, when they built my shed, I didn't believe how quick things happened. And there were only like three guys. And it was like, yeah, we're roof's going on tomorrow morning. And it's like, what? You drilled holes today. How?
They put they're always booked, but like where my parents live, there was a guy that would take a tree down for like $100 because
Oh yeah.
they wanted the wood. They
Oh.
wanted any and all wood, so as long as you let them
Ooh.
take it, they'd come and fall that thing in a second and chop it up and like take it away for like firewood.
Gotcha. I mean, hell, yeah.
And I think it was like it might have been like the kids that came in. Like there was like one adult and then like his kids just like did like the splitting and stuff.
So my cousin is getting into tree trimming and landscaping.
Yeah, gonna give him some
Mm.
work.
Well, see, the problem is he lives in my aunt's house, which is his
Oh,
mother's.
is is this the one
Um,
that was the chicken? Is this
yeah,
chicken cousin?
same one. Yep.
I wouldn't. I don't know if I
So
trust him anymore.
there's fucking wood everywhere. I should take pictures of how much wood there is around me. It's fucking everywhere.
What happened to
Like,
the chickens?
there's still fucking chickens. What do you mean? What happened to them? He's trying
I
to
thought you
sell
said
them.
they got rid of them. You
No,
were
you
getting the
got
gun to
more of
shoot
them.
them.
There's more of them.
There's more
There's,
of them?
yeah, he got more. He's selling them. I think he's done after this. Maybe we'll see. He says he's done, but who knows
I
how?
remember you getting
All
the
right, so
pellet gun to like to
yeah, I was trying
convince
to
the chickens to get
dissuade
away.
them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was an airsoft gun. It was like if I don't hit them in the leg, it doesn't do anything to them because they're fucking feathery. Okay.
Yes.
But this is the same cousin that once told me he's not going to be bringing any wood home from his tree business. Well, guess fucking what?
He brought it home.
So you know what a cord of wood it looks like? It's 8 by 4 by 4, I think. It's like an eight
I never
foot
knew the
long
dimension, but I knew like you buy wood by the quart, quart, quart,
cord.
cord.
Yeah, it's like a box of wood that's 8 foot wide, 4 foot high, 4 foot deep. That is a cord of wood. You know, it's a lot of wood, right?
Hmm.
I bet you there's a dozen of them on the property. Not split. Not split. Split wood's too hard. Split wood's too
Of,
good.
of just round wood.
Like I don't I don't know where it came from, but somebody dumped just a fuck ton of rounds. You know, like
Yeah.
the length of firewood, but the round. Oh, we're talking like a couple dump truck loads right on the driveway of,
Are
of
you
the
gonna
house.
sell it?
Look, first off, not mine. Not my problem, not my shit, not my job.
But what if you sold it and didn't tell anyone?
I think he hopes to sell it. The problem with firewood, first problem with firewood, it needs to sit somewhere for a year. And people don't think about that sometimes.
Just
It
sell it.
just
Don't
needs
tell
to
people.
sit and dry. And like the other thing is my grandmother loves burning wood in the winter. And I was like always the one that would get it for her. But now that my cousin has a tree business and is trying to sell firewood, why can't he split it? So now I'm trying to just wait. And he's said so many times, "Oh yeah, I'll split wood for you." Blah 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 blah. Fucking issues, man. There's
So what
so
you're telling me
much.
is you're getting a wood splitter.
I have one of those already.
I knew a friend in elementary school that lost his. I think he lost his pinky, his ring, and then part of his middle finger to a wood splitter.
That would suck.
He just like didn't come to middle school for a couple days. And everyone's like, yeah, he lost his hand. And then it was just like
You know,
fingers, but yeah.
some days I think about losing fingers and I'd be like, I could live without one or two of them, probably.
No.
And then I think about typing. Or like something stupid like holding something. It's just like, man, fingers are pretty nice. I want to keep all of them.
Yeah, very much so. We didn't do fireworks this year because the place we used to fire them off just keeps growing as a development, and there's more houses than there are fields.
Oh, bummer.
And there's a fine line. I do like fire, but there's a very fine line between pyromaniac and arsonist, and that's when the fireworks like start hitting houses.
Did I ever tell you my cousin tried to light the woods on fire?
Well, I'm glad you guys don't live in California.
This same cousin, right?
Seems like a great guy.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful guy. So we had a fire pit.
Hope he doesn't
Back
get in the drug business. You guys will have like pounds of marijuana sitting around.
So like this is an area that used to be a fire pit. It used to have like
Mhm.
a cinder block wall 3 foot high going around it to burn all kinds of stuff. And I'm talking like a 4 by 8 foot area surrounded in cinder blocks.
Okay.
The people that did that are no longer with us. So it has since turned into the area where fires happen.
Okay.
And as you can see, there's some pretty charred shit and leaves over here. That's not so good looking, and that was on fire. I found that out one day. This picture was taken the day after they burned a bunch of stuff, by the way. As you can still see the smoldering pile of crap here.
I definitely see some smoldering.
Yeah, I took a hose to it and it was extremely still on fire and like smoldering. So, great cousin. Does some great, solid things. Same cousin that's a firefighter, by the way. Like a paid firefighter.
Dude, so in Lebanon, they had a fire over the weekend that lasted like all weekend. And it was like a firework lit like a recycling center or some shit like that. But the one dude at work was
Yeah.
like, I was fighting it all weekend.
Yeah, some fires are like that. They're rough, for sure. I went to one day that it was pretty far away. Like it was way down the street.
Hmm.
It was a factory that dealt with titanium, and the titanium
Um,
was catching on fire.
well, does
You ever
titanium
see
catch on fire?
titanium shavings light up? Like,
No.
okay, for instance, you watch F1, right?
Hmm.
You know when the cars scrape on the ground?
Yes.
They're scraping titanium. Remember those bright white sparks that they always throw?
Yes.
Imagine the catch bin of titanium shavings lighting on fire for a factory. Yeah, there was five. It was like a 20-mile radius. Any fire company in that radius was at that fire. All of them. Crazy. Crazy time.
Crazy time.
That's all I have. We're good.
Okay.
We could have ended a while ago. Even.
It's fine. Because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.